K-pop! Hola, Q-Us here again with the lovely ROSÉ doing a Coldplay cover. Viva La Vida. You've all heard it, except maybe Q. But yeah, Coldplay, pretty big band. They're very popular. I don't know if you knew Q, but I actually wrote a song in the vein of Coldplay that my plan was to pitch it out and make them sing it, and then I get paid off of their millions of sales.
How'd that go?
I never got past the initial recording it onto my phone. Singing to myself in my car. I forget if I was... Sometimes I'm like, I just wake up at night, I gotta catch a tune, and then I throw it in there, and then I fall back asleep. Other times, it's on like a long road trip on the road, so then you'll hear the recording with like a bunch of... with my lights singing in the background. I find the noise it distracts from what is lacking in my voice. But it was a good one. Moonlight Arpeggio. Someday maybe you fans will get to hear it. But this is not an Austin channel. This is a KPop and related channel. So, but yeah, I'm excited to see her cover this song because I forget what the leader of Coldplay's name is. I think it's Adam something. Is it Adam Devine, or am I mixing two bands? But he has like a high voice, notoriously, so it fits well for a woman covering. But I'm told this is pretty raw. In the studio, she's just going at it. So let's check it out and see what she's bringing to the table. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think about this, because it's been out for a while, so most of you probably heard it. Now you know it, right? For some reason I can't explain.
I used to rule the world. Seas would rise when I gave a word. Now in the morning I sleep.
Sounds like they put some effect on her voice.
Sweep the streets I used to own.
She's reading the lyrics. She's heard this song like 3 times. She's like, got it. Let me just remember the words.
I used to roll the dice, feel the fear in my enemy's eyes. Listen as the crowd would sing. Now the old king said, long live the king. One minute I held the key. Next the walls were closed on me, and I discovered that my cat still stand upon pillars of salt and pillars of sand. I hear Jerusalem bells and ringing, Roman cavalry choirs singing. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in the far field. For some reason I can't explain. For once year ago there was never an honest word. That was when I ruled the world.
Who's the person playing guitar in this, people? Let us know. In that song, when he goes, for some reason, he gets very high with his voice and parts.
Wide open, blew down the doors to let me in. Shadow note and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I've become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on a silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely string. Who would ever wanna be king? I hear Jerusalem bells
guy was covered. I can't believe we did that in one take, and it took no effort. Yeah, she's got the skills to pay the bills. I like it. Yeah, it's a very drawn down. Basically, just have the bass and the actual song. Like that, I think it has a pickup part where they go into that chorus, where there's more instrumentation, but that bass line or whatever is like the basic basis throughout the song. There's sort of the epic looking at the lines part. She's very like, she doesn't look like she needs to put a lot of effort into this. It's just like a quick cover. All right, we can do that.
Right, super just casual, looking at my phone, looking at the lyrics.
Yeah, and yet it's at a quality in this where you could easily insert it into something or sell the song or whatever. I mean, people love garage bands recordings of songs, but and I'm sure they would love this too. I don't know. This get released on like an album. It's an extra track on a BP album.
No. So we're gonna check out the trailer.
Hold up. The trailer for what? I was going to say this seems like the perfect thing for a trailer for an obscure Korean drama.
It's actually, I believe it's actually an American drama.
Americana?
But hopefully we get a version soon from ROSÉ, an updated version of this on her upcoming album.
Yeah, that would be nice. Nice. Good to be back, by the way. I know we weren't here yesterday. I was tired at a very long day. Day before that, a certain Koo ditched town. What was he doing? Why'd you tell the people, Koo?
We'll get to that next week.
Next week.
So I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it.
Did it just come out?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I bet some of you already know what it is. See if you can guess in the comments. We're not going to tell. I will respect Koo's wishes and await for the glorious revelation next week. Great things to come.
But I loved her. So she goes from kind of the low voice, and then she holds those notes.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Differently. I mean, if I was going to be honest, it's almost note for note and extension for the way the song is sung.
Okay.
In the original.
All right.
This isn't a version where the artist takes a lot of liberties and changes it up.
Sure.
It's pretty straightforward. But the song is already powerful. And her voice does bring a different element to it that's not the original singer's way of doing it. It's different and it's fresh and nice. It's beautiful. But it's not like, sometimes when singers will put like a whole variation and stuff going on in the song. Yeah. But I think that would, in many cases, irk people that are fans of the original band. You have to be very careful when you move into those things, because in one aspect you're like, they're not trying to be that artist, so it's good, because how could you live up to the original? They did a completely different thing. It's cool. It's original. And then on the other aspect, you're like, they butchered the song. It's no longer what the song was, and you want them to sing it.
Right.
Like, these are the kind of things that bring a lot of tension between people that were into the original of a song and the people that love and maybe were first introduced to a song through the newer artist, which happens a lot, because great songs are great and they're gonna inspire covers, because that's what inspires the new music from these artists. Let's see what comes in on this drama. Kaplinko. It looks like an American show about Japanese gambling dens.
So I think it's
as Kaplinko, or is it Pachinko, that game with the little balls?
Right. The game, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
This is I'm kind of interested in this show now, because it looks, I've heard a lot of good things. I've read a little bit about it.
Well, I have been offered a 3 months Apple TV trial.
Excellent.
If you want to go there.
Excellent. We'll check that out then. Yeah, all I know is it's about a Korean family and it spans over a few generations, and it goes back to, I think, World War II. This is the season 2 trailer.
I think I heard about this.
Okay.
Yeah. But now, do tell for listeners.
No, that's
Korean
that's
families
all.
spanning generations, and it kind of jumps between them.
That's
Because I
all
was
I
just
know.
looking when they offered me the trial. They're like, "This is what's coming out," and I'm like, "You're basically offering it to me now because the shows I want to watch come out in 3 months. So then you're going to get me to pay for it for another 3-4 months after that."
That's how they get
Very
you.
clever, Apple. Very clever. But yeah, we may have to do it. But have you guys watched Pachinko? Let us know what you think. But let us watch the trailer first. And then we'll see if we all want to get that Apple free trial, baby. Yeah.
That was when I ruled the world.
Well, so they changed her version of it to a slower version.
내가 할아버지는 맨날 내가 날아다녔으면 좋겠다 하셨대. 이 세상이
Wanted to throw you off a cliff.
정말로 얼마나 넓은지 보라고.
Uh-oh. So that's height of World War II.
기억나? 그때는 우리가 얼마나 행복했는지.
14년입니다. 나를 왜 찾으십니까?
놓친 적이 없으니까.
Gathering is he was a Korean detective in Japan
곧
at the end
폭격이
of
있을
World War
거야.
II.
미국 놈들이 여기를 다 불바다로 만들 거라고. 네가 아는 모든 게 다 사라질 거야. 그게 무슨 말인지 안다고 생각하지? 넌 몰라. 난 알아도.
So, you must be really desperate. With only 3 months
guy.
left in my bank account, you could say you're looking at someone with nothing to lose.
네가 누군지는 잊지 말해. 그럴 수 있지?
俺はいつまでもくすぶってるつもりはない。自分で方法を見つけるけどいいんだね。
自分の立場を貫いて、あれにはとっても勇気づけられました。
Who would ever wanna be king?
Said, let's go back to Shay.
여기 네 앞에 얼마나 많은 기회들이 있는지 네가 몰라서 그러는 거야.
I like old Korean. They look happy, especially when they're in short sleeves with suspenders. That was good. It's interesting because I would never have guessed. Like, I'm pretty sure I saw that preview, and it didn't occur to me that it was Rosé singing that. I had no idea. I always wonder who they get, like, in that, what is it? I think it's the Black Widow movie. They do, a girl does, like, the same kind of slow down version of a Nirvana song. I think opens it up. And I never even bothered to think who's singing it. It's probably Lisa or someone.
I never. Yeah, the only reason I found this is because of Rosé, right?
Right.
I never would have known about the show if it wasn't for her.
Very funny. It's just because it was literally like 2 days ago that I was going through all these, and I'm pretty sure I may have played a few seconds, but I don't think so. I looked at the description of the show, but I thought there was like an ancient times portion of it too. All I saw was
Maybe.
89 and 45.
Yeah, maybe
And
in. I don't know.
I could have, maybe I was wrong.
Don't know.
I messed it up. But it was good. They slowed her thing down. Like, they love doing that with every song now.
Mm-hmm.
The way you do a drama trailer, or even almost any movie trailer, I would like to see it on a comedy at this point, is to take an established song, put a new singer on it, slow it down like crazy to make it seem more dramatic and impactful. And I guess it works, because they keep doing it. I was impacted. What do you guys like, the studio version or the slowed down one?
I'm hoping we get I would imagine there's going to be like a full version of the song, right? At some point.
At this point, it would seem like it. I feel like if they, yeah, as soon as this comes out, you should be able. I mean, can you already find one out there? Let us know, guys. I bet if it isn't out, it's coming out with this series, because now they've established it, and if they can find a way to make another $1 off of a show, they're gonna do it. Guaranteed. That's the name of the game, baby. Yeah. Good.
You should know one thing about Rosé. She's considered the golden voice of Korea.
The golden voice of Korea.
Yeah.
Really? Who's the diamond voice?
Ooh.
Who's the poo-poo voice of Korea? Golden voice. That is... That, like... Who started saying that? And what's it based off of?
Probably the fans.
What do the other gals in the band think?
They probably love it. I mean, she is the main singer.
Yeah. Fair enough, I guess. Still. I don't know. High praise for Rosé. It was a beautiful rendition. And I look forward to seeing the full recording. Well, I'm guessing the recording, they can't do that like broken down, slower version for the recording. I'm guessing they'll do one that's kind of like the normal song. Maybe they'll include both. Time will tell. Are they still doing soundtracks for TV shows now?
Who?
Did they ever do it? They definitely do it for movies. I think they do soundtracks for TV shows. I know one of my favorite things to do at karaoke is pick 80s and 90s TV shows and do the theme song to it. You only get about 30 seconds to a minute on stage, but damn it, is it worth it. So much fun. If you throw down Saved by the Bell theme song in a crowded bar, you are going home with someone that night, let me tell you. They love it. Love it. Anyway, that was amazing. Rosé, amazing. Well done. Look forward to seeing. We'll definitely check out the show. I guess we're going to have to subscribe to Apple TV, gang. That's just how it is. It's a free trial, but I like to think that it's still... I was going to wait until, like, December, November, when the show started, to do it and assume they'd still be offering it. But now I'm just... What the hell? We'll sign up.
I honestly couldn't focus on the trailer too much. Because I was trying to read and trying to pay attention, but I was just kind of waiting to hear Rosé sing.
That is fair. That is fair. And the song's pretty new to you, too. Whereas I've heard this song many times. So, like, some ones I'm, like, listening to be like, where's the song? What's happening in the song? But this one's familiar. It harkens back to a younger age of... I don't know what I was doing when this came out. Probably roughly the same thing minus the channel. Anyway. Kudos to you, Rosé. The golden voice of South Korea. We look forward to many more hits from you down the line. And we'll definitely be checking it out. Probably check out the TV show. Let us know if you watch season 1. Is it worth watching? Or do you think that this Rosé song is the best thing to come out of the series? I'll accept your honest assessment. But we'll let you go for now. KPop. On luck. We'll catch you on the next one, gang. Peace.